Hey guys, and welcome back to Super Mario 64 DS. We got a little one today as we're going to be finishing off Cool Mountain. We did one mission, we rescued the baby penguin last time, so now we're going to actually try and do everything else. And we begin with the slide. So we got there's a few slides in this game. We had one in Peach's Castle. Well, now we have another one, and once again there are 2 stars tied to this thing. And this is also what you really want to be using to get the 100 coin mission. That said, do not get the 100th coin on this slide. And there's a shortcut here. So this is the much quicker, much safer way to go. But yeah, do not grab the 100th coin on the slide. You will miss the star, since it will spawn right above you. There's no way to get back to it. And if you exit the slide, which you'll have to do, the star disappears. I don't know if the DS version maybe fixes that. I didn't really want to find out, but I know in the original, that happens. The star disappears. And then you'll have to go after them all again. Luckily there's so many on the slide, it's not that big a deal. And there we go, that's all you have to do for that mission, is just beat the slide and go outside. Very nice and simple. Now, we can do it again! Only this time, it's a race against the big penguin. So let's head on in. What kind of a house is this? It's a chimney that then leads to a big cave that happens to have some little house-like structures at the beginning and end of the slide. Right, Pingu? I'm the world champion sledder. I may be bulky, but I'm very fast. How about a race? Did you know that Pingu had a voice? I do love the music that plays at the beginning of a race. Alright, so the controls are, for the most part, they're fine, but left and right movements can be a little tricky when you're going around tight corners like this, especially when it slips down at an angle like that. Like, that's the hardest turn. Alright, so Pingu won that. Pingu will call you out if you take the shortcut, just like Cooper the Quick does. So you have got to slide down the slide the legitimate way. And then if you want, try and grab some coins on the way down, but I decided I'll just grab the star first. We'll worry about the 100 coin mission afterwards. It's a good thing there's no fire at the bottom of this chimney. Yes, we've spoken to you already. If you return, I think you have to collect all 120/50 stars, and then the penguin will be enormous. That definitely happens in the original. I assume it happens here as well. It's a very weird little thing that happens. It has no purpose. There we go. That's the hardest part right there. Everything else is no issue. That's it. I did slow down a bit too much. Oh, and I barely made that one. And now Pingu's about to catch up. Careful here, and there you go. You know, considering that you take fall damage from falling from a height that isn't really that big, I'm surprised that doesn't hurt you. You broke my record! Unbelievable. I heard you were the coolest, now you've proven you're also the fastest. Ah, coolest! Get it? We're in Cool Mountain. I can't give you a gold medal, but here, take this star instead. Doesn't Bowser collect all the stars and give them to everybody else? Why is Bowser giving the friendly penguins a power star? You know, the bad guys I get, but why is he giving the good guys some stars? Unless I'm missing something. That snowman does not look like he wants to play catch very much. It's like he's being forced to against his will by his father. The poor snowman. Poor Frosty. He was not a jolly happy soul. Anyway. Get away from here. No, I don't want to challenge you anymore. No thanks. I want to collect coins. Starting with this blue one that's doesn't like Mario. I used to be able to get all of those. But I can this time. Yeah, don't take the shortcut. There's no coins on the shortcut. Take the long way. Try not to get quite so close to the edge like that. Yeah, Cool Cool Mountain definitely has one of the easiest 100 coin missions. I don't think they increased the coin counter for this one in the DS version. You don't really need to. I wish Tall Mountain was this simple. Because that also has a slide, but unfortunately it's not as simple to do. There's not nearly as many coins on it. Bounce on the Goombas. Punch them, whatever you do. I prefer to jump on them. A, it's more reliable. Especially when you punch a Goomba, you do go backwards ever so slightly. But also the Goombas will then go somewhere else, like they'll bounce away for a bit. You don't want them going off the edge, especially when the coin will then disappear out of the Goomba in any random direction. Oh, that penguin never shuts up. Right, on the top of this tree, there is also somebody else in this tree. Hey, an owl! What does this owl want? Whoo there! Who woke me up? It's still daylight. I should be sleeping. Hey, as long as I'm awake, why not take a short flight with me? So you can jump and grab a hold of the owl's claws, his talons, and then he'll take you super high up into the air. He even gets his own version of the invincibility theme. One thing I did love about Yoshi's Island with the invincibility theme is that they added like a background piece. It's like, so is this how the penguin got up here? Anyway, I need to come here as Yoshi to get the red coin mission. They made a few alterations compared to the original. I think they're all still in the same places. It's just that you need Yoshi to get 2 of the coins. Right, but there's plenty of regular coins on this slide. And the end of the slide does stop there, so you can just run and collect these, and there we go. Simple as that. Why can't they all be like that? We haven't got to Hazy Maze Cave yet. That's the absolute worst one. Hazy Maze Cave, and then, well, I'm not sure, because I hate Tick Tock Clock and Rainbow Ride, but that's also just, and I'm not talking about the missions, I just hate Tick Tock Clock and Rainbow Ride. Rainbow Ride, if you know where you're going, isn't too bad. But Tick Tock Clock, ugh. We'll get to them. Hey look, it's that unhappy snowman. Right, I can't remember what I'm actually doing now. Where am I going? Ow! Attack of the killer snowman! This is some weird sound effects. But yeah, it's a bit of a waiting game, just trying to get past all of them. And then when you get stuck in the snow, just hit the jump button and you can get out. Oh yes, I remember. I'm going to activate the cannon and then I'm going to go over there. Because unfortunately it's the only thing I can really do right now. I need Wario for this. And then I need Yoshi for the red coins. So, but I can still use Mario for this because, strangely, Mario is the only one of the characters that can wall jump. So I can't make any use out of this because only Wario... You need to break through the frozen pond, but only Wario can do that. Because somehow he is both incredibly fat and incredibly muscular at the same time. It's like when Homer did that weightlifting on his one arm and started going into arm wrestling contests. Right, difficult jump. I've failed this so many times. Because Mario doesn't go particularly high. See, I barely made that. Right, and then a narrow little area just over here. If you bounce on these guys, you'll bounce off of them, you'll go really high, and then you'll slowly sort of propeller your way down. It's like the propeller suit before the propeller suit. I wonder where I'm supposed to go. Okay, they give you this heart because they know that you're going to mess this up a few times. Wall kicks will work. That's the name of it in the original anyway. They did change the name here. I can't remember what to, but they did change the name. Anyway, the first one is very simple, but the second one not so much. I'm not really a fan of the wall kick in this game anyway. I don't find it to be that reliable. Mario can go off in any direction if he even wants to do it at all. I'd say they didn't really get the wall kick right in 3D until Galaxy. I mean, it's better here than it is in Sunshine, but in Sunshine, Mario just goes wherever he wants to go. Like, he can't just wall jump straight. I mean, it can be useful. I especially love when I'm able to, like, get super high, wall jump off a wall, and then use FLUDD to get somewhere, but otherwise the wall jump in Sunshine is not as good as this. Anyway, I realised that we couldn't do this with Mario, so cut to Yoshi. And let's go. I mean, let's-a go. I know we're Yoshi, but anyway. So, that you can come across these various power-ups throughout the game. Oh no, wait, we don't need the power-up here. We use, Yoshi can eat fire. We know he can do this. He could do this in Mario World. He could do it in Yoshi's Island. It's completely harmless, and that does become his power-up. Because in addition to the wing cap, you also have some additional power-ups in this game. However, each one can only be used by a specific character, and yes, they do trick you here, and you do have to do this to get this coin in the regular version as well. There we go. And these are why we need Yoshi. Everything else can be obtained by normal means, but we need Yoshi for this. So, in Super Mario 64, the original, you had 3 power-ups. You had the wing cap, you had the vanish cap, and you had the metal cap. Wing cap allows you to glide awkwardly. The vanish cap allows you to phase through certain walls and makes you invulnerable to enemies. And the metal cap also made you invulnerable to enemies, but you weren't very athletic because you were heavy and you could walk underwater. They are all still here, but now only Luigi can use the vanish cap and only Wario can use the metal cap. And then only Mario can use the wing cap, I believe. But there is a second power-up, it's the balloon power-up. I can't remember if we've seen it once already. Or did we? No, I don't think we have actually. The balloon power-up kind of works like how the P-balloon in Super Mario World. So Mario actually gets 2 power-ups, and then Yoshi gets fire breath. Similar to what we just saw, except you can do it 3 times. We are going to be seeing them plenty of times as the game goes on. I love being able to do that. Especially because I think that little platform right there is icy. So you don't really want to step on it. And this one is like one of the main reasons of why this video is so short, because I was here for like 10 minutes. Firstly, it took me a while to get the idea. Maybe I should just slide back down the tree rather than try and jump off of it. Because I did fall off the edge. Right, our last one is just at the top of... No, it isn't. I'm thinking of a bit further ahead. It's right by where the star is. So once we eventually get up the ski lift... This thing isn't a chairlift. What is this thing? And then make our way across this very slow bridge because these guys take forever to get across. This is why I get hurt by them all the time. I'm not patient enough. Right, you need to long jump over here. Try not to miss it like I did previously. The reason I must have been doing this red coin mission for like 15 minutes. I can't remember what this attempt is. Goodbye with the fact that I also did it only to discover, oh wait, I needed Yoshi. So there was that one as well. Snowman's lost his head. So this is one that you actually do need to select the specific mission for, otherwise the snowman does not appear. The head is always there, but the body never shows up. You need to select this mission to make the body appear. Despite being the body, it talks. I need a good head. So he'll follow you. So you need to make your way down the slide. The snowball does hurt you, so don't get in the way. You gotta be a bit faster than I am here. Luckily the snowball is pretty slow, so you don't need to go that fast. You can mess up quite a bit. All you need to do is just go over to the snowman's head. Doesn't matter how far away you get from the snowball, it will always reach you. Oh no! I didn't catch the rest of it. Again, I'm not giving myself enough time to read this in the future. The dust appears before the snowball does. And there we go, now he's happy. He will be happy in a moment when I turn around and talk to him. There, he's happy. Perfect, what a great new body. Here, this is a present for you. I'm sure it'll warm you up. Again, why did Bowser give the snowman a star? I mean, this is better than the Piantas, who accuse Mario of stealing all the stars and to then hold them themselves and give them to him as a reward. Anyway, next up we're heading into Womp's Fortress, so I will see you guys next time.